6 years ago, we crossed paths at a college barbecue, and after our conversation ended, I turned to one of my friends and told him that I was going to marry you. However, I finally became convinced that our wedding was destined when you suggested that we go see the new Star Wars movie. I understand that our wedding vows are the promises we make to each other as we move forward as husband and wife. With this in mind, I feel as though there's only a single promise I need to make to you, and that is to care for you in the same way that you have always cared for me. Someone very close to me once described how she felt about our wedding, and her explanation consisted of a single word: joy. And now as I stand up here, eager to commit the rest of my days to you and to us, I can say that I wholeheartedly share in her sentiment.
I remember the first day I saw you in the cafeteria at New Paltz. I remember the first time we talked. I remember the first time you ever called me, and I remember the first time you made me laugh. I remember the first time we held hands. We were at the drive-in for a double feature. When the credits came rolling down after the second movie had ended, you finally made a move. I remember the first time you kissed me on that summer evening in your driveway after we watched that scene from Goodfellas where Joe Pesci shoots Spider in the foot. I remember the first time you said, "I love you." One thing I don't remember out of all of this is making a conscious decision to love you. I think I simply always have. And today, more than all of the other days I have ever said this in the past, I promise to love you. I promise to support you whenever you need me, and I will promise to keep laughing with you, singing with you, accepting you, and growing with you. I am grateful for you, and I'm so excited to begin this next phase of our wonderful life together.
Simple man, but I see our love shines brighter than any star in Hollywood can. You can make me turn all sappy, and I can make your stomach happy, and we know we'll never be bored. 'Cause we're wildly, blindly, crazy in love, so madly, sadly we can't get enough. Let's wreck the bed forever.
It really does seem like just yesterday that I was holding our newborn baby daughter in my arms. She was and still is so beautiful. And tonight, Evy, you look more beautiful than words can express.
We have romance for days, more colorful than the musical plays. You can make me feel real pretty, and I laugh when you think you're witty. And we know we don't need more. 'Cause we're wildly, blindly, crazy in love, so madly, sadly we can't get enough. Let's wreck the bed forever and see the world.
Cheers to Evy and Steve. To Evy and Steve.
You know I'm not going anywhere. You know this is a promise I'll keep. 'Cause we're wildly, blindly, crazy in love, so madly, sadly we can't get enough. Let's wreck the bed.
So now those of you who knows Evy like we do know she's a girl who goes after what she wants. So I guess as her best friends, we shouldn't have been surprised when she set her sights on Mr. New Paltz himself, Stephen Amato.
Sadly, we can't get enough. Let's wreck the bed forever.
I was actually there the first time he met Evy. Their first few meetings, of which Evy was entirely unaware of, took place at the New Paltz gym. I remember them vividly because Steve's wandering eyes almost cost me more than a pulled muscle, as his eyes became fixated on the room of mirrors that offered an excellent view of Evy while she did her stretches. It would be almost 2 years later before Steve would have the courage to talk to Evy.
Crazy in love.
And I mean, you've seen the guy, he's pretty decent looking. This was always odd to me. So I would always wonder exactly why this was to myself. And it wasn't until a Labor Day party several years back that I found my answer. Steve was the biggest nerd that I have ever met in my life. But what is any girl going to think when they enter his inner sanctum and view his most prized possessions? Ones that were created with the sole purpose of driving the female gender as far away as possible. It would take a special girl, however, though, to not only accept his compulsion to collect all things Star Wars, but spend a few $100s of her hard-earned money on a Star Wars replica lightsaber that clearly lights up and makes whooshing noises.
Into the air. I'm the lucky one. I'm the lucky, lucky one. Just to be with you. Just to be with you. I'm the lucky one. I'm the lucky, lucky one. Just to be with you.
Evy, I give you this ring.
Steve, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
And as a reminder
that I have chosen you
to be the one to share my life.
To be the one to share my life.
I'm the lucky one. I'm the lucky, lucky one. Just to be with you. Just to be with you.
It is our pleasure,
with great joy,
to introduce to you for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Stephen and Evelyn Amato.
Loving you always with the love that's true. Always. Ways may not be fair. Always. That's when I'll be there. Always. Not for just an hour. No, not for just a day. Not for just a year.